Welcome back to your mental wealth journey, a space for thoughtful reflection, emotional clarity, and personal growth through journaling. These daily prompts are drawn from Mental Wealth Journey, available on Amazon and designed to support your inner work. Not replace therapy, but deepen your self-awareness. I've put a link to it below. Yesterday, on day 47, we discussed the effects of having too many choices. Today, we take another dive into the deeper currents of our being. So, take a breath, settle in, and let this moment be yours, accompanied by a walk around the Palmarian Hotel and Animal Reserve in Madagascar. Bessel Bessel van der Kolk, is quoted as saying, "When you have a persistent sense of heartbreak, you'll do anything to let it go away." Heartbreak, especially when chronic or unresolved, can feel like a quiet ache that never leaves. It's not just sadness, it's a rupture in our sense of safety, belonging, and self-worth. Bessel van der Kolk, a pioneer in trauma research, reminds us that when emotional pain becomes unbearable, we often reach for anything: distraction, controlling behaviors, substances, and avoidance in order to numb it. From a therapeutic perspective, emotional development depends on meeting foundational needs: connection, stability, and esteem. When these are fractured, we may act out of desperation rather than intention. Self-awareness allows us to sit beside our pain, not to fix it instantly, but to hold it with compassion and curiosity. Journaling allows us to regulate distress and build tolerance for emotional discomfort, so we don't need to escape ourselves in order to survive. The impulse to do anything is understandable, but healing begins when we stop running and start listening. Journaling becomes a brave act of self-connection. It allows us to name the heartbreak, explore its roots, and gently ask, what am I honestly longing for? What values can guide me through this? Self-awareness is the beginning of healing. When we stop trying to erase the ache and instead learn to understand it, we reclaim our power and begin to write a new story. Here's today's prompt. Reflect on a time when you tried to escape emotional pain. What did you reach for, and what did it cost you? Now imagine sitting with that heartbreak. What does it need from you today? Compassion? Boundaries? Expression? That's all for today's reflection. What does heartbreak and heartache mean for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If this prompt stirred something meaningful, you'll find more in the book Mental Wealth Journey, your companion for self-awareness daily practice. I've put a link to it below. Let's keep journaling together. Like, subscribe, and share if this supported your journey. And until next time, keep writing with courage.